Okay, we are about to discuss 2019 paper, but I would like to do small change here. Before discussing these questions, like we have started discussing from the question number 1 in 2018 paper, but let me do small change here. I would like to start from question number, except like we are going to start from the last set of questions. Why? The reason is I said last week, I promised you, I will discuss the Python stuff. Therefore, I would like to start from here. So let's start from question number 42, 42, and gradually move to the next set of questions. So first of all, you can answer the question number 42. Question number 42. And there is a flow chart, and just referring that flow chart, you can answer question number 40, 41, and 42. And please provide me the answers very quickly. I'll be discussing that next. And also today, what we are going to do, I'll summarize. So since Python is one of the main lessons, and you will be getting around 25% of the marks from the Python and software development life cycle, it's around 25%. That is big portion, right? So if you wish to get A pass for your examination, definitely you have to go through Python question. Some students think, yes, we don't want to learn Python, just skip that Python because that is difficult lesson, and they think that covering other lessons will give them the solution. But the thing is that, so you need to know 25% of the mark is allocated for the Python section. So then if you are skipping that, that is utter foolish decision, because you are going to score out of 75. So getting 75 out of 75 is, you can see, it's very, 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 very difficult. And even for a lecturer, it will be difficult because we cannot predict the question paper, and we don't know how the professor think about, or how the paper creators think about the paper. Sometimes these answers, so it is not fair, I know, but sometimes the answers given by the creators or the party who just manage the paper are different from our expected answer. That can happen. You might see that as unfair situation, where sometimes they will point out wrong answer. You think that is unfair, but that unfairness is there in the paper. That is nature. The 3% of the marks is kind of in the unfair range. 3%, 3 to 5% can be in the unfair range. So let's skip that. Then if you are skipping Python, and if you are skipping 3 to 5% unfair range, then you are going to score out of 70. You will never get A pass for the examination. The reason is you have skipped 25%, all gone, and after that you are skipping, even though you like or not, you have to skip that unfair range. If you are lucky, only you will get right answers for that. So when you skip that percent altogether, it's 30%, then you are going to score out of 70, which is not going to help you in A pass. Anyway, my recommendation, please focus more on Python. Python questions are easy, straightforward. You can easily find answers. So please focus, and you can easily get the answer from that. Question number 40, 41, 42, kindly send me the answer to the chat. I'll be reviewing that. Right, you have to consider one thing, especially if you are coming to the paper class. Your intention, your ambition, your goal should be to get good score in a paper. If not, you are in a wrong class. I guess that you have not chosen this by accident, right? If it is not an accident, if you purposely and consciously participate in this class, your ambition or goal should be to get good result and good results in the examination, and also to answer. Then, if your goal is this, and if you're not providing answers, then there's something wrong, maybe big gap. No matter right or wrong, right? That will not be like, anyway. If you provide wrong answer, will it affect your life now? I don't think. Right? Just provide wrong answer. Doesn't affect. Like, if you don't know the answer, provide a wrong answer or right answer, or guess it an answer. that will not affect your life. Don't worry. You're not going to die, right? If you answer, you're not going to die. But remember that you are coming to a paper class. I think you are conscious, right? Your brain is right place and you are complete. I hope that, right? Your brain is inside the head and you can actually do something with that, right? Because you can guess the answer and send at least, be polite. Guess the answer and send it. If you cannot see, if you cannot understand, ask for an explanation. These are fundamentals because you have to know, you have to remember that you are in a paper class. And if you are not answering the paper, what the foolish decision? Why you are coming to the paper class if you don't want to answer the questions? So are you conscious? සිහියෙන් ඉන්න සිහි බුද්ධියෙන් ඉන්න කියන එක තමයි මට අහන්න වෙන්නේ. Well, if you are alive, if you are in a live mode, if you can think and if you can respond, if you are coming to a paper class and you are not answering the question, I really wonder. You accidentally present here, or maybe your parents are like, sometimes it can be like that. Parents are like the parent අම්මාරි තාත්තාරි වෙපන් එකක් ගෙනල්ලා කඩෙන් ඒක ඔලුවට තියාගෙන ඉන්න උඹ ඉඳගෙන ඉඳපන් paper class එකේ එහෙම නැත්නම් we are going to kill you. If you're in such situation, please tell me, right? Don't worry, just send me a chat. Just send me a message like my father or my mother is going to kill me if you're not in this paper class. මේකට ඉඳගත්තේ නැත්තම් මගේ අම්මා හරි තාත්තා හරි මට ඉන්න දෙන්නේ නැහැ. එහෙම හරි එවන්න. ආන්සර් එක විදියට. Right? I hope that that is not the situation. So I'm getting answer from Senali, but I got answer from Varun also. But other two, I don't know what's going on. Some are missing today. I don't know why is that. Because if you are coming to a paper class, you need to continuously participate. Otherwise, it's a big problem. Okay, I can give you 2 more minutes. Only that, right? Others, please indicate that you are alive. So there are 2 live students. They are living. But there are 2 halfly dead students. They are partially or dead or they are dying. Okay, now I saw that one is also recovering, like getting back to normal. Good. So he was in ICU and recovered. And another student is there, and I think she or he is in ICU, still recovering. So I can give you only 2 minutes to recover, right? So before that, please do. You know what? When some student, when one of you is not responding, I feel really guilty. How can I get your payment if you are not really participating to the class? That is a disaster, right? Because this is hardly earned money by your parents. How can I get a fee from you if you're not really participating to the classes, if you're not really getting the advantage of the classes? So how can I get the payment of them? That is guilty, right? I feel really guilty about that. So please answer. This is humble request. So no one will request like this, right? Because most of the people will do okay. If you like, learn, or forget it. Right? Pay my fee. That is enough. Most of the people are doing like that. I know. Personally, I know. Most of the people, even you learn or not, they don't care. Just pay my payment after the end of the month. That is enough. But I really care because I don't want to get this hardly earned money from your parents without any results. Please be polite and reply to the questions. I really respect that if you can respond. So that is really good if you can answer. Okay. Okay, let's see. So if you are getting this kind of questions in flowchart, what you need to do is recognize the variables and allocate separate boxes for the variables. Right? Recognize variables and allocate separate boxes for the variables. That is my recommended method. So variables are this, the indicated with letters. or some kind of a keyword kind of thing, or I here, result is a variable, I is a variable, result is a variable, N is a variable. Okay, I is a variable, result is a variable, N is a variable. What else? Okay, these are the variables. So that means these are going to store values in our program. So my recommendation is allocate some boxes for them. Just draw some boxes inside. Obviously, I'm going to draw few boxes. Box number 1, box number 2, and box number 3. Box number 1 is going to hold the detail about I, and the details about result, and details about the result. I is there, the result is there, and N is there. That is another variable. So you can see I is 8 because it is indicated the I equally. Result equal 1, you can see that is also given. Whereas N, input N we don't know, input N, that is unknown something, but they are comparing this unknown number, unknown 1 with 0. If it is less than or equal to 0, yes. If it is less than or equal to 0, yes. If this number is a negative number, if it is a negative number, you are decrementing I by 1. That means you have the I is 8. From that I, you are going to deduct 1. Right? I is 8. You are going to deduct 1 from I. The I will become 7 there, because 8 was there. Then it will become 7. If not, what you're going to do? Result equal result into N. You are going to multiply that result. The current result is 1. That will be multiplied by the given integer, given number. That is, if it is no, right? If it is yes, just decrement. If it is no, multiply and then decrement. And what else? You are checking whether I is less than or equal to 0. If yes terminate, that means you are going to start from 1, deduct 1 by 1 by 1 by 1, and going up to 0. When it is less than or equal to 0, when it is equal or less than to 0, it will stop. Otherwise, it will proceed. This will run I when I is 8, and deduct 1 when I is 7, deduct 1 when I is 6, deduct 1 when I is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But when in I is 0, less than or equal to 0, it's only going to stop. So therefore, it's going to run 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8 times. Altogether 8 times. It's going to run 8 times. Okay, it will take 8 inputs. Correct? Yes, it will take 8 inputs. If output if output the product of the positive numbers, it outputs the product of the positive numbers in it. Yes, because if it is less than or equal to 0, it's going to omit that. If it is a negative number, you will omit, you will skip. But if it is if it is a positive number, you will multiply. Okay, it will output the product of the positive numbers in the input. Yes, correct. If every input is 0, then the output will be 0, is it? If n is equal to 0, less than or equal to 0, yes, you are going to deduct, then end up, and then the output will be 0. Yes, that is true. Then all 1, 2, 3 are correct, is it? Isn't it? 4, A, B only. If every input is 0, then the output will be 0. Result is initially 1. Result is 1. You are going to multiply the result by n is 0. If every input is 0, let's say you have input 0 there, n is less than or equal to 0. N is less than or, yes, it is less than, you are going to deduct. Again, less than 0 because it's equal to Again, less than or equal to 0, yes, deduct, and then check in I is less than 0 on its point, so I will become 0, yes. Output the result. Result is, yes, its result is 1, right? The result is 1. It cannot give the output if every input is 0. Why? It can give an output. The result is 1, because result will not be tampered. Result is initially 1, right? Result initially result එක 1 නේ. එතකොට input එක 0 නම් මේක yes වෙලා skip වෙනවා. Input එක 0 නම් yes වෙලා skip. ඔක්කොම 0 නම් ඔක්කොම skip වෙනවා. ඔක්කොම skip වෙනවා. All these things will be skipped. ඔක්කොම skip වෙලා මෙතන දැන් 8 පාරක් ගියාම I will also is equal to 0 no. It will also be yes, and output the result will be 1, right? It's not 0. Result will be 1. So A and B are the answers. So answer number 4. For the first question, the answer number 4. Senari, yes, you have sent us correct answer. Vapun, yes, correct answer. Sitam, you have to use think twice, because here if right, so then input is 0, then it is 1. Okay, then this will be right. Okay, then except that the other answers are correct, A and B are correct, except that the other answers are correct. You can consider A and B only. Yes, that's fine. So better you maintain this one, right? Better you maintain 3 boxes, because there are 3 variables. My recommendation is, when this kind of question comes, please maintain. When this kind of question comes, please maintain boxes for these. Then you can update when the repetition goes. I'll tell you how to do that, like with few inputs now. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to change the question now. So if all the inputs are like this now, so I'm going to give inputs like this: 5, 4, 3, 4, 5. So 5, 2, 1. How many inputs now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and another one. Okay. So think n is this. Now tell me the answer. So that is to check your logical thinking pattern. N, first n is 5, the second n is 4, the third n is 3, the fifth n is 5, the next n is 10. Likewise, you are going to input n this way. And now tell me the result. That is the challenge. If you can solve this challenge, I accept your answer is correct. You knew that, and you provide the answer consciously. To check that, what you need to do, please consider n, these inputs for n, and now tell me what is the answer. I'll give you 2 minutes. The first n is, keep filling the boxes. The first n is 5. When n is 5, what will happen? N less than or equal to no. N is not less than. So there is a positive number you will be taken, and that will be multiplied by the current result. Result is n. N is 1. And when 5 multiplied by, when 5 is multiplied, 5 multiplied by, when 5 multiplied by n, and sorry, n1 is multiplied by 5. So it's, you have to erase this one, and then erase this, because this is no longer the n. The new n is 1 into 5, that is 5. Okay. Then the new n comes, because you know I equal I minus 1, I will become 7. Now the value of I is 7, because I is I minus 1, 7. Likewise, keep updating this. I is I minus 1, which is 7. So 7, 7, 7. Input n. The next input will be taken. What is n? N now is 4. The new n is 4. You have to replace the previous n with the new n. It is 4. And n less than or equal to 0. No. It's a positive number. So you have to multiply by the current result. 5 is the current result. 5 multiplied by 4 is 5 into 4 is 20. And the new result will be 20. So 20 will be there. Okay. 20 is I less than, so 20, and then I equal I minus 1. So 7 will become 6 now. It's 6. Right. Then 6 input n. The next input, next n is 3. You are taking the next n, that is 3. Oh, sorry. It's 3. Okay, the new one is 3. Then what you need to do, 3 is the n. Now it's a positive number. Result equal result multiplied by n. So 20 will be multiplied by 3. So will be 60 now. 60. What you're going to check next? I equal I minus 1. So this will become 4. This is how we find the answer. This will become 4 now. Then 4, with the 4 is less than or equal to 0. No. You are going to go up and input the next n. The next n is 5. You are going to erase the current n. Current n is 3. It's not required. So next n will be the current n. Now it's 5. Then 5. Then input the n, and then 5 less than 0. No. 5 is not less than 3. That's a positive number. You're going to multiply the result by 5. 60 into 5 will be 60 into 5 will be 300. Okay, good. I equal I minus 1. So the I will become, here it's I is 5, right? You have to tell that when there's a mistake, now I will become 4, because 8, 7, 6, 5, then 4, right? I couldn't draw 5. Last time it was 5, right? So that's my mistake. When there's a mistake, at least you have to tell me, sir, ඔයාට පිස්සු ඒක වැරදිලා කියලා හරි කියන්න ඕන. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔයාලා ක්ලාස් එකේ නැහැ කියලා තමයි මට හිතන්න වෙන්නේ. Right, last one was 5, right? Then now it's 4. Okay, what you're going to do, input the 4 is not okay, not less than, and so going back, input the n. The next n is 2. Next n is 2. I feel that I am the only one alive person. I feel really bored doing this class. So if I'm silent for some time, don't be upset, because I might be sleeping, right? Because I don't know. So what kind of class this is? You are not asking questions. You are not responding to my questions. You don't have any interest in learning of that. I might sleep. I'm sorry if I'm doing that. 2 then. Okay, 2 is taken as the input. Next, what will be the next? Okay, tell me the answers. Please make me alive. Come on. Next what? Now 2 is taken. 2 is taken. What it's taken? Whether 2 is less than or equal to 0. Is it true or false? 2 is less than 0. Is it true or false?
False.
False. Okay. Therefore, it will go down. So the result will be multiplied by the current n. N is 2. Those 300 will be multiplied by the current n, which is 2. So the answer will be 600 here. Okay. Then 600. Then I is I minus 1. You are going to subtract 1 from I. So what is the value of I then?
3.
I will be
3.
3. Okay, correct. I is 3 now. Okay, you are checking I is less than or equal to 0. 3 is not less than or equal to 0. No, you are going back and input in the next number. So the next input will be after 2, you are going to input 1, 2. After that, 3, you are going to input 3. So input 3. 3 is less than 0. No, you are going to multiply the result by 3. So 600 by 3 is 1,800. 1,800. Oh, sorry, it's my mistake. 1,800. Because you are going to multiply 6,000 by 3. Then I is I minus 1. So I will be, now it's not 3. Now I will be 2. Going further, you're checking whether I is less than or equal to 0. No, you're going back and put in the next number is 1. If you cannot understand, please tell me. The next number is 1. Okay. So 1 will be taken, and 1 is less than or equal to, no, it's a positive number. You are multiplying this by 1, so it's 1,800 same, because when you multiply 1, it's the same. Now you are going to deduct 1 from this, because this steps comes, you are going to deduct 1 from this, and now this will become 1. Tell me if you are unclear about some point, please tell me, I can explain it again. It's 1, 1, 1. So 1 is less than or equal. No. It's a positive number. You can go back, input the n. What is the next n?
2.
Yes, next n is 2. That is the last n that we are going to enter. This kind of question can be there in the examination, especially in 2022-23. So 2 is the input, because this is a primitive question which was in 2019. But the new questions will come when the year is new. So then 2 is input, and then you can check 2 is less than or equal to 0. No, it's going back, and you are multiplying this by 2. Because result equal result plus result multiplied by this one, you're going to multiply this number by 2. You will get
3,006.
Yes, 3,000. This is not selected. Okay, you will get 3,600 there. 36. Okay, now 36. And I equal I minus 1, the I will become 0 the same time. I will become 0 here. So you are checking with the check-in condition, the repetition check-in. N is less than or equal to 0. Sorry. Before that, you are checking this one. So I is less than or equal to 0. Yes, I is equal to 0. You are going to stop and show the result. Result is 3,600. So what will be displayed there is 3,600. Senoli and Situm, your answers are correct. You found the answer. Others, please consciously, please follow the instructions. If anything unclear, I can help you now. Please let me know if anything unclear to you. Okay, I hope it's not. Then let's move to the next. This is how you find the answer. I know this is a bit, it will take bit amount of time. So my recommendation is please save time by answering the first set of questions for the Python questions, because if you find the 5 Python answers, you will definitely get the score. Therefore, these are straightforward, because no 2 or 3 answers, only one answer most of the time. If the following is fed as the input, what will be the output? Now we have a similar question. That's why I said you will get similar questions. So what is the output now? So 3 into 2 is 6. Minus numbers will be omitted. You know that, because if it is a minus, it will be omitted, because our condition says if it is only greater than or equal to 0. So minus numbers will be omitted. Therefore, what you need to do is you need to multiply positive numbers only. The positive number says this 3 into 2. 3 into 2 is 6. 6 into 4. 6 into 4 is 24. 24 into 1 is 24. That into 5 is 120. That is the answer, number 3. 41, number 3. Yes. Varun, correct answer. Senali, correct answer. Situm, correct answer. Very good. Yes, very good. That's the answer. Question number 42. Which of the following Python programs have the same functionality as given algorithm? So I is 1. Yes, you need to tell that I is 1. That is your starting point. Yes, I is 1. And result is 1. I is 8. Result is 1. You have to tell that I is result is 1. I is 8. Yes. Or you can say for I in range 8. Yeah, that is also correct. There is also repeat 8 times. So this is correct, this is correct, this is correct, and this is correct, and this is correct, and this is also correct. The problem is all are correct now. So I is greater than or equal to greater than to 0. I is greater than, you are going to deduct 1 by 1. Greater than 0 means going up to 8, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you are going to execute 8 times. This is correct. Now you are going to input, and if input is greater than 0, if it is a positive number, you are going to multiply. And finally, you are going to display the result. And you are going to deduct I from 1. By doing that, you are going to step down I to 7, 6, 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, gone. Okay, this will give the result. So A is the answer. For sure, A is the answer. Then what is next? The next one, I in range input, and if input is less than 0, you're going to multiply. Yes, that is also correct. The second one is also an answer. You can take that too. And in the third one, I equal results on I equal 8. While one means you are going to execute this forever. Input. If n is less than or equal to 0, less than or equal to 0, you are not going to take that. Not of that. That means n is a positive number. You are getting that, and you are incrementing. You are decrementing I. If I is less than or equal to 0, you're going to break. You're going to step down from I 8 to 1. But when it becomes 0, it's break. So all are correct. So you can give 42. Only A and B, or the last one? What about the last one? Last one will also do the same, right? See, any error in the last one? Can you define? Can anybody define? Because most of you said the 42. Fourth is the answer. What about the last one? What's wrong with there? What's wrong there? Yes.
No, sir, you are correct.
Sorry, Pute?
No, sir, you are correct. Yes. I was just not sure about that.
Yes, not sure about that. Okay. So let's try it. Maybe there are some like maybe I have mistake. I'm also not sure because none of you have selected that as the answer. Then I'm also doubtful. So why is that? So I'm the teacher. Why this happened to me? I'm a teacher. Okay, let's try this. So because none of you selected that answer, so you are making me crazy, right? So don't know why. Okay, let's try. Result equal 1, and you are trying with I equal 8. Then while 1 means you are going to execute that forever. While 1, n is you are going to make int input. It in an input. That input you are, if you are considering not of that, this is confusing logic. I know. N is less than or equal to 0. If not that, that means if n is positive, you are going to do is result is okay, result is equal to result multiplied by n. Then so whether this n greater than or less than doesn't matter. You are decrementing I equal I minus 1. That means you need to step down this. Because you started with I equal 8, you need to step down Then you are checking the IE. In the next clause, you are checking the IE if is whether it's less than or equal to 0, then you're going to break this and you're not going to do anything. You're going to stop the logic break and finally after everything you're going to stop. Then you are going to feed these inputs. So the first input is 3, 2, -4, +4, +1, -9, 5, and -6, negative. Still now already you have taken 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you don't need to enter the remaining. So it says 120 is the answer. So that is what we got, right? For this one, right? If it is providing the same answer 120, if it is providing the same answer, then that means like all three are correct because we expected one. So in the previous one, we selected the answer number 3, 41, because we saw. So it's multiplying the positive numbers, only the positive numbers. So 41, you gave 3, means you should have confidence. So select all 3 as the answer. So number 5 is the correct answer there. So 5th one is also correct. I hope you got it. If not, tell me, I can explain again. If there are any doubtful things, or is it okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Question number 43, 44, 45. Let's try to answer that. 43, 44, 45. Which of the following statements is correct? High-level language program is translated into machine code and executed on a computer. X will not execute on another computer having the same processor as X. So what is that? A high-level language program that is translated into machine code and executed on a computer X. Okay, we will not execute on another computer having the same processor as X. No, it will be executed. So if processor is correct, the machine code is same. If processor is same, the machine code will be same, so it will be executed. No worries. The program in high-level language must be first converted to assembly language code before converted into the machine code. Yes. Normally we are doing that. Interpreted programs can run faster than the compiled one. No, the compiled one can run faster. The other way, because compilation happen all at once. Interpretation happen one by one. So the compiled one can be easily converted, fastly converted. It's other way. The 2 is correct, but 3 is incorrect. Program in some high-level languages are translated into a form called bytecode because such bytecode execute faster than the machine code obtained by the usual compilations. Yes, it is converted to bytecode, but bytecodes execute faster than the machine codes. That's a problem. Let's keep that statement. Let's keep that statement and move to the next one. Okay, the next question. So the next answer, some modern Some modern processors execute programs high-level language without translating them into machine code. No. So we have to first convert that into machine code for sure. So because machines will still understand the machine code only, not the other codes. Machine will understand machine code. That is the nature. Right? Machine will understand machine code, and that is the nature. Therefore, 43, you can consider the answer for 43. 2 is answer. You can take 2 as the answer. Interpreted, which is correct. Here actually it's saying will not execute again the one wrong. 2 is typically correct answer. Interpreted programs can run fast. No, that is not answer. Programs is some high level and translated form called byte code. That is correct, but this part is a problem. Faster than machine code. Some modern processors execute. So we can consider 43. Um, 2 can be considered as the answer, but 4 is not. 2 can be considered as the answer for 43. Must be converted into the assembly language before, but that is not a compulsory thing. So this is slightly correct. So that is why I'm. So let's check the marking scheme. So because this has no clear answer, the 43 question number 43, not having a clear answer. Because anyway, the first one is wrong. Same processor, then the assembly code or the machine code will be same. The second one is correct for sure. Interpreted program run. This is incorrect directly. It should be other way. Programs in the high-level languages translated in form code. Bytecode is correct. That code up to this point is correct. Bytecode run faster than the machine code. Same modern processors execute high level. So 2 is slightly correct answer. In the marking scheme, they have given us all because I think there is no proper or clear answer. But 2 can be considered as slightly clear answer for this for 2019. Then 44. What is the value of the following expression? So first you have floor dividing 100 floor divided by 3 will give the integer division answer, that is 33. Modulus by 4 will be executed next. Modulus by 4 කියන්නේ 4න් බෙදලා ඉතිරි ගන්නවා. 33 modulus by 4 and the remainder is 32. What is the 1 is the remainder. Then 1 or 8, 1 or 8, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0. That 1 or 8 will be 1, 0, 0, 1. So that is 9. So answer is number 5 for 44. Okay. If you need how to get the answer, let me explain the point wise. So in Python, if something happen like this, floor division, normal division will give you answer 33.333. Sorry, but floor division, just give me a second. Sorry. So then 100 divided by floor divided by 33 will only give the integer portion of that. Then modulus is basically taking the remainder. Modulus is taking the remainder. 33 modulus 3. 33 modulus 4. Sorry, 4. When you divide the 33 by 4, you can say it is 8 point something, but only take the 8. So 4 into 8 is 32. Then remainder is 1, right? බෙදලා ඉතිරිය ගන්න. හරියටම 32ක් එනවනේ. 4 6 8 32යි. එකක් ඉතිරි වෙනවා. මොකද 33 බෙදෙන්නේ. That is 1. ඊට පස්සේ 1 ලියන අපි binary විදියට 1. 8 ලියනවා binary විදියට 1000. ඊට පස්සේ මේකේ අර 1ව ගන්න ඕනේ මේ position එකට. Because you know left right side is the consideration. We have to write the line in the number එකක් write the line වෙන්නේ. එතකොට මේ තමයි least significant digit. This is most significant digit. මේ දෙක ඕ කරාම අපිට ඕන මුලින් 0 දාන්න පුළුවන්. 0 0 0 1. මුලට 0 දැම්මට ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. ඕ කරන්න 0 0 1 0 0 or 0 0 0 or 0 0 1 or 0 is also 1. So this is 1 0 0 1. The answer will be 1 0 0 1 කියන එකේ ගොඩවල් තියෙනවා දෙකේ ගොඩවල් නැහැ හතරේ ගොඩවල් නැහැ අටේ ගොඩවල් 8යි 1යි 9. You have ones, no twos, no fours, 1 8. 8 plus 1 is 9 is the answer. So answer is number 5. That is how you get the answer for this question. Okay, that is 5. That is how you get the answer for this question. Then 45. 45. What is the output if the Python code is executed with A, B, C, A, B, C as the input? Input ABC, 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 ABC can length 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Length is greater than 7. So say greater than 3. And the 6 length again number of characters. Number of characters you can see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6. 6 characters are there. This number 6 is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 6 is greater than 3. 6 is greater than 3. So the result will be 2. So if it is less than 6, no, it's greater than. If it is greater than 6, no, it is 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6. It's not greater than 6 even. Else result is 5. So it's simple. Its result is 2 because it is greater than 3, but nothing else will be considered. Not less than 6, not greater than 6, and even not fall into the else. So it's only fall into this one, which is greater than 6 is greater than 3. So the result will be 2 for this, and 45, 2 is the answer. So, but some of you provide 5 as the answer. What's the reason? S is input. S is input, and that is ABC. Length of S. Why did you give 5 as the answer? Can anybody tell me the explanation? I'm also confused. I'm the teacher, but I'm also doubtful when you're providing such, because all are providing that answer. 45, 5, 45, 5. All are providing 45, 5. So how that came? Yes, can you please explain how you thought?
So I got it wrong with the modulus part.
No, I'm asking 45. 45. It's not having any modulus. All of you have provided 5 as the answer. But මේක තමයි තියෙන්නේ හැමෝම 5 කියන්නේ කොහොමද answer එක කියලා මටත් මාර ප්‍රශ්නයක් එනවා. Yes. So maybe I did something wrong. ABC, ABC, ABC. Length of
So the
S.
Python code continues after the result is 2.
If this
Till the
is,
end.
if again continue, if this is, and if this is, and else.
Then its last result is 5.
Oh, yes, I saw this as an if. Sorry, it's my mistake. This is separative. This is separative. So that is the point. Yes, correct. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for highlighting that. This is a separative. I thought they all are going in the same, but if this is if, this is again separative. This if continues. This if will be, or if you are going to terminate the program here, the result will be 2. But you are going to check with another if. So this is independent if. That is the problem. Yes. Very good. Sorry, I even missed that. කියනෝනේ ගණන් ගන්න එපා ගුරුන්ට කකුරු අර දෙයි කියනෝනේ හිත වැඩි හිතන්න එපා. ඒ කියන්නේ මේක separate if එකක්. මේ set එක එකට යන්නේ. If, elif, else. හැබැයි මේ if එක වෙනම යන්නේ. This if going along, but the rest remaining if is going the other way. This is independent. Independent, this will find 2 as the answer. In මුලින්ම මෙයා 2 answer විදිහට ගන්නවා. Independent will find 2 as the answer. Then ඊට පස්සේ ආපහු වෙනමනේ check කරන්න මේක. This is checked separately. If s is less than 6, no, it's not less than. If it is greater than 6, no, it is not greater than 6 even. And then it will be this one. So this is executed second. So 5 will be the answer. Sorry, my mistake. I did wrong. Right, 5 is the answer, correct. 46 and 47. Shall we answer those also? 46, 47. 46, 47, because I just want to do something about Python, because most of the students are struggling with Python. That's why I'm doing Python part, but I will definitely move to the next part. But let's finish 46 and 47 for today. Question number 46. What is the output of the following Python code? X equal 100 for x. For I in range 1 to 5, x equal x minus 1. I in range 1 to 5, that will be iterate 1 to 5. Iterating from 1 to 5, 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. 4 times actually. When it becomes 5, it will stop. 1 to 5 will be, it will be executing 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 times. So x is 100. What you're going to do? 100 x equal x minus I. The first x will be x minus I. The I is 1. The first x will be 99. Then the 2. The next is 99 minus 2. That is 97. The third, 97 minus 3. That is 94. Then 94 minus 4. That is 90. And after that, you are not going to subtract anything, because when it becomes 5, so you'll stop. And so the answer will be 90. You have to think like that, right? X equal x minus 1. What you need to do? From the current x is 100. First 1 is reduced, then 99. From that 99, 2 is reduced, 97. From that 97, 3 is reduced, that is 94. And from that 4 is reduced, that is 90. That's simple. 4 is the answer. What will be the output of the following Python code segment? So it's giving some list here. List is actually a set of items, not just a single value, set of values. Then x equals 0. For I in range length of the list, that means it will iterate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 times. It will repeat, starting from 0, going up to 9th index 10 times. Then it's checking whether this is less than 0. It continue means pass. Just skip. If it is less than 0, skip. That means the negative values will be skipped. Then if it is a positive value, if it is a negative value, will be skipped. Then if it is a positive value, it will break. No, not if it is greater than 10, it will break. Positive value. If it is greater than 10, it will break. That means when it becomes 11, it will break. This 11 is greater than 10, it will break. So it will run up to this point. So what it does? X equal x plus the list item. So the 1 will be added. Then to that 4 will be added. That is 5. To that 3 will be added. 5 plus 3 will be 8. For that 2 will be added. That is 10. Then minus value must not will be added. It will not be added. 11. After that, because 11 is it will break. So the 10 is the answer. So that is how the addition happened. If you need further explanation, please let me know. I can explain this, right? What it will do, if it is less than 0, it will not, it will continue, it will skip. 2 will be skipped, 7 will be skipped, and if it is greater than 10, greater than 10, if some value is greater than 10, it will break, will stop. This is just skipping, this is stopping. Continue to skip, break to stop. No, not both are not telling you to skip. Continue will skip and go to the next, but break will completely stop. That is the idea. Break can සම්පූර්ණයෙන් නවතිනවා, continue එකකින් එක අතහැරලා ඊළඟ එකට යනවා. Continue will skip and go to the next, and break will completely stop. That is the idea, right? I hope you got it. Then continue will go up to 11, because 11 can the higher value, then that will break, that completely stop. So the answer is 10 here. So the previous one 90 is the answer, 46, 90 is the answer. 46, 90 is the answer, that is number 4. And 47, 10 is the answer, that is number 3. Okay, so we have discussed certain extent. There are 3 more questions, and out of that, actually, one is from Python. Let's discuss that and stop for today. What will be the result when the following Python code executed? So x is 50, def function y. So y is a parameter, x equal to and y equal 4. Then function x is a parameter where it will take x as a value, function c, x is 50. When x is 50, 50 will be taken, then x will be 2. And x will be 2 and y will be 4. When x is 50, then x equal to, so that is 2, right? So very simple, one. It's very, very simple one. You're asking to print x. Actually, when printing x, so the function here, the function will change the local x. Function will change the local x. If you print x here, it will print true. But if you're printing x outside, that will print the outside, because this is to test your local variable and global variable skills. If not understood, let me explain this. If not understood, let me explain this. Okay, let's take a new file there. So let's check the global and locality of the variables. Okay, locality and globality. This is assigning this, but if you say def function, so that is a function where you assign a y. Here in the inside the function, you are telling x equal 2 and y equal 4. When you're telling like that, this x and y are local to the function. This is like in your home, you may call Suduputa, Kiriputa, Chutiputa, Lokuputa, something. But in outside the world, you may call by your name, maybe Situm or Samir, something. But that is the outside world. But inside your home, it can be anything like Kiriputa, Chutiputa, Sutiputa, anything. So that is inside the. So this is inside the function. The y and x are actually valid only inside the function. If I print this x, so definitely it will print 2. If I save this, let's save this and as a Python file, when I run this, so this will definitely print 2 as the output when I print x. So let's run the function. What is the function name? That is sorry, the function name is func. And okay, let's give y some value, doesn't matter y, which you can see. So y value doesn't matter because y is 4 here, it's taken. The x will be printed, x is 2. This is inside the function. But if I print x here, so it will print the global value, which is outside the function, that is 50. Because that will not be tampered by the internal value. So you can see it's 50. But if you want to tamper this, you have to do something. If you want to say this internal x and external x are same, you have to say global x. Then what will happen? The internal x will be this external x will be changed according to the internal x. Then if you print, both will be okay. Here this is sorry, this is 50 global x and x equal to, and printing x here and printing x here. Actually, when you print x here, you need to first run the function. Otherwise, this will not be executed now. So let's run the function. So how it runs the function? It runs the function with x value, right? Function with the x value and then print. And see here, this will change the internal value. So here print x will print the internal, just skip that step. And even though you can see the value that you can see is basically changed, the external value that you can see is changed. It is 2 now. How it become? Because this global x says this x and this x both are same. But if not, what will happen? If not, the x will hold, the global x will hold a different value, and local x will hold a different value. That is the idea, right? If anything unclear, I can explain, but I hope I explained up to the. Okay. So let's stop from here. Next day, I'll be discussing the remaining part. Then good night. See you next day.